The total operating expenses section includes 5 cost function categories for operational expenses: operating, maintenance, administrative, planning, and purchase transportation. Operational expenses data should be entered according to the cost function the expense is applicable to, using your agency's chart of accounts. Operating expenses are typically the highest cost function and include expenses like driver labor and fuel. Maintenance expenses include preventative maintenance and vehicle repairs. Administrative expenses include those related to finance, marketing, and other general activities. Planning expenses include planning efforts as well as mobility management related expenses. See the blue information icons next to each cost function title for helpful information on where specific expenses should be included. Report all expenses in the month that they occurred. Any purchase transportation contracts are entered as separate rows in the purchase transportation section, organized by contracts with non-transit districts and contracts with transit districts. Keep in mind that service purchased from another transit district should not have hours, miles, and trips data reported earlier in the worksheet. Enter the contract row in the section that is appropriate, clicking on the Add Row link to add a new contract. The pop-up menu will appear, allowing you to enter the name of the contract and an optional description. Click on the Add Row button in the pop-up menu, then enter and save a value in the new contract row that appears in the worksheet. You must save at least one monthly value for expenses in the row in order for the contract row to save in the worksheet. The capital portion of the contracts should be entered in the less capital expenses and purchase transportation rows in each subsection. The capital portion percentage is determined by either the contract terms or types of services provided by the contractor. The capital portion should be entered as a positive numeric amount for the total portions from all purchase transportation contracts. The worksheet will subtract this amount from the contract row's sum to calculate the operating purchase transportation total. To adjust the number for expenses in each month, type in the new number and the calculations will update automatically. Keep in mind that data will save while you enter it in the white cells. At the end of the total operating expenses section is the operation expenses total row, which sums together the expenses from the 5 cost functions. Then the cost efficiency and effectiveness measures by month and year to date are listed. These metrics are calculated automatically using the operation expenses total and passenger trips, hours, and miles data.